exactly ideal baseball conditions with the rain coming down, but first pitch is just around the corner. Today, a spring training matchup between the Miami Marlins and the Houston Astros. Stay tuned for Astros baseball next. Lance McCullers gets the start for Houston in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, Lance McCullers might have the best right-handed breaking ball in the game of baseball. Has the kind of hard slider that he could throw 4 or 5 times in a row and still get swings and misses. Good fastball, too. 93 to 95 miles an hour. Wipeout, and I mean wipeout breaking ball. His changeup has gotten better every year. If he's throwing strikes early, he's a nightmare on hitters.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, man. In particular, that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Yeah, a little wild here early on. Doesn't look like he's totally settled into the game yet. Hopefully, he can find it soon.
And that one misses as well, so it's a poor start here this afternoon as it's a 4-pitch walk to get things going.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
So here is Miguel Rojas. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Nope. Ball 1, no strike.
Ball 2 with a sinker that runs off the inside.
Just pick your poison in this situation right here. I know that runner on first is certainly affecting his mechanics, but now you're down 2-0, and you got to find a way to get back in his strike zone.
Has a look, now the pitch. Over to the bag, and he's back in standing. Birdie aboard here at first with nobody out. Three and one to the Marlins middle infielder.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
The 3-1. Grounded up the first baseline. Gurriel scoops it up. There's one to Gurriel, and they get them both. Here's Starling Marte trying to get him started again following the double play. And now the first pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Marlins. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. Sandy Alcantara is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Marlins. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Here's Michael Brantley. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Astros, the left fielder, Michael Brantley.
And now a pitch on the way. Check swing called strike, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Little dribbler down the line. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
To the plate now, Miles Straw, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Ball 2. Straw, a California-born ball player. He was a 12th round selection back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. All even now, 2-2. Now a ball rolled softly to second. Gonna be a tough play. And there's out number 2.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Pitch on the way. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Astros. We are still scoreless. New inning set to get underway. And up next, former San Francisco minor league property Adam Duvall. First pitch on its way. Duvall, a 32-year-old veteran. He was selected in the 11th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Count 1-2.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Just hung in there on that one. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Now the payoff pitch home. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. The 3-2 one more time. On the ground to third. Bregman has it. And an offline throw, but he just does get back to the bag for the putout.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 23, Corey Dickerson.
And now here is Corey Dickerson. Past meetings against Lance McCullers. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2. Hard hit ball to short. Fielded cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away. And now in the box, Brian Anderson. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
No score here as we play inning number 2. 2-0 now. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Into a slide, and he makes a great catch to retire the side. A fine sliding catch here will take us to break. More spring training baseball from Florida following this. Now to bat, Alex Bregman. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The third baseman, Alex Bregman.
First pitch on the way. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. Drilled down the line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. I like how he worked him backwards for that strikeout there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance. There's the heavy sinker right there.
A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And he won't risk the long throw across. He'll hang on to it. It's an infield single.
Nice job in the box right there. Just a professional, clean AB. Didn't cheat to anything. A lot of guys could have rolled that foul down the line. Not the case right here. Kept his hands back, stayed calm, and delivered a nice base hit.
first pitch of the AB on its way. Carlos Correa comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a four-seamer right there, but get back to that two-seam. It's what his MO is.
The 1-1 is in there for the second strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Altuve stands at first with 1 out. Grounder down the line at third, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Stepping in now, Kyle Tucker, as he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 1-0 home misses down below the knees.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. The 0-1 offering. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Wow, I think the heart of this system is right on top of us because it is really coming down out there. This isn't an easy sport to play in the rain.
This is foul right side. 2 down, runners at first and second. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
Two and 2. Here it is.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off it.
Fouled off.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. The 2-2. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. He loses him on ball 4.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
So runners in scoring position, and here is Jason Castro looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You've got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
1-1 to Jason Castro. Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
The 2-1 pitch. Fouled away. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 pitch.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Payoff pitch on its way. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Duvall is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. 2 left for the Astros. Will move to the 3rd with no score. And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper.
Leading off for Miami, the first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
First pitch of the AB now. Drilled to the right side. And the Marlins had their first hit of the game.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Into the box now, Jesus Aguilar, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Two and 0 to the Marlins' designated hitter in this one.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Cooper on at first, nobody out. Here's There's a strike with the breaking ball.
Hey, that's a quality take right there. He knows the pitcher's trying to get him to hit a ground ball and roll two.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
At the plate now, Jorge Alfaro. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. The 1-0. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
2 strikes.
Has a look, now the pitch.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Smoked on the ground left side. Gets dirty and gloves it. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 1 hit's all they get. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Michael Brantley.
The left fielder, Michael Brantley.
And now the first pitch. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball down below the knees.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Might have jammed him a little there, as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. Here now the 2-2.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Again, another foul ball. Base hit, line drive into the corner. The throw into second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Well, back in the day, you would hope your leadoff man could work a walk or leg out an infield single, but not in today's game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like this guy. Nice leadoff double.
Into the box, Miles Straw, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
From the stretch.
Ball 1.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
No one out with a runner at second. Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Two and one after the foul ball there. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit weakly back to the mound. And that's the first out. Now the Astros designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. First offering on its way.
1-0.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. One ball, one strike to count. The 1-1 home.
Inside, ball 2.
To 2-2 now.
2-2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
That's his 2nd strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set. The 0-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. 1 left for Houston. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Now at the plate is John Birdie. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
And he fouls this one off. 0-1 count and the pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Liner towards second. And he couldn't quite get high enough to pull that one down. It's into right center, a base hit.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point, you see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
At the plate, Miguel Rojas. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0. Towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard at this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
2-2. Birdie stands at second with no outs. So a full count now.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
payoff pitch home. Now this pitch is lined into left center field. That's a base hit. And the run will score as the Marlins have claimed the early 1-0 advantage.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now on 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
And a 3-2 full count to Starling Marte.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Grounded to the right. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit to batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
So now to the plate, Adam Duvall, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh, 0-1, here's the pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Strong is there, and he has it for the first out. At the plate now is Corey Dickerson. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit, and not in time as the run scores. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Standing in now, Brian Anderson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the belt, the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Next to dig in, Garrett Cooper. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Looking to minimize the damage here. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone. A dive, but it's off his glove. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jesus Aguilar.
In now, Jesus Aguilar, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. Hit hard down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. 1 run scores. And the runner from second is in to score. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Rose. I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
Stepping in now, Jorge Alfaro, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well executed changeup. If he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
The 2-2. Left side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Wow, I think he took it for granted there a bit. Probably thought he had it in the bag, and he just lost concentration for a minute. Now his pitcher has to pick him up with 2 outs.
Christian Javier answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it.
Javier.
To the plate now, John Birdie, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
1-1, here it comes. And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Sent on the ground out to second. Altuve fields it cleanly. He'll go to Correa for the force, and that ends the inning. So 4 score in the inning, but it could have been much, much worse as they wind up leaving the bases loaded. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Marlins lead it 4-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Jose Altuve.
The second baseman, Jose Altuve.
First pitch of the AB now.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fouled off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. The 1-2. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Marte is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first down. That was a really tough play, so we want to take another look at it with show track. He got a solid read off the bat. The route efficiency was good, and he ended up covering more than 120 feet to make that play. Really remarkable. So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Correa is sometimes called Show-Rea. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Now one hit foul over to the right side as the count moves to 1-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Kyle Tucker is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
3-0 to him now. No runs, 3 hits, 1 error so far for the Astros. And that's low, ball 4.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, makes somebody else beat you.
So here's Yuli Gurriel, man at first after the 2-out walk. Has a look, now the pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. Tucker is off at first with 2 away. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Gurriel behind a ball and 2 strikes. Hard on the ground towards short. Reined in. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Astros leave 1. They're down 4-0. Now at the plate, Miguel Rojas delivered an RBI single last time up.
The shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
First offering on its way. Back up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Ambush tactics right there, but he didn't try and do too much. He stayed in there and just drove it back up the middle.
Marte.
Into the box, Starling Marte, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. In his career versus this pitcher, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. In his career, Marte has accumulated just over 1,100 hits over his big league career. Now the 1-1 pitch. In the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. There's ball 4.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Next, here is Adam Duvall. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. First and second here with nobody out. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. From the stretch.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Down the first baseline.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. To the left side, but it's well foul. Another 2-2 offering.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Once again, a 3-2. Now a ground ball for Altuve could be 2. He's got it, and there's 1 away. Next up is Corey Dickerson. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a liner. This is foul for the first strike. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Fouled away. Another 0-2 coming. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Three-two pitch. Ground ball right side. Gurriel brings it in, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for the Marlins.
2 on, 2 out, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. Has a look, now the pitch.
Count 1-0.
And he'll lay off here as well, and it's 2-0 to the Miami third sacker.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Now a high fly ball headed for the corner in left. It has the distance and nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball.
His heart sank right there when that ball met the bat, but just...
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
Now batting.
Now into the box, Garrett Cooper. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch on the way. Oh, he needed to get ahead, and he does with the fastball. It's 0-1.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Not good at that from him so far. He's got the bases loaded out there, but he's been way too aggressive, chasing the first 2 pitches way out of the zone. He should be sitting pretty right now instead of being down 0-2 in the count.
To 1-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Count still at 1-2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Set to deal on 2-2. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Marlins leave all 3. They lead it 4-0. Eliezer Hernandez will come on and pitch for the 7th time here this spring.
Number 57, Eliezer Hernandez.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next to hit is the catcher, Jason Castro.
The catcher, Jason Castro.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch, and that misses for ball 1. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Third foul ball in a row, and this is turning into a pretty good at-bat. Ready with another 2-2. This is in the air to left. Dickerson's there. One away. And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch of the AB on its way. One out, nobody on. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Three balls and a strike to Houston's left fielder. The 3-1. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
The batter, number 3.
So the next to bat will be Miles Straw. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Throw into third.
Hey, Debro, looks like they might finally have something going after that base hit. First and third, 1 out, and maybe now they can get something started.
Yeah, you could tell the third base coach was going to be aggressive right there, right? A nice read by both him and the base runner to take that extra base and put them in scoring position. They've been struggling right now to get guys in scoring position.
Into the box now, Yordan Alvarez. No balls and a strike to count. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Up high, 2-1 now.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 1-0 the count. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Very high, 2-1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Sharp ground ball to third. A diving effort as it's off his glove. But they'll still manage to get the out on the force, and with that fine play, the inning comes to an end. 2 left for the Astros. They trail here 4-0. Forrest Whitley will come on to make his 9th appearance already here this spring.
Number 61, Forrest Whitley.
all set for the start of the inning. And digging in is the veteran DH, Jesus Aguilar. First pitch on the way. Hey. 0-1, here's the pitch.
1-1.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Hey, after those two breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that one.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Another try at 2-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And this throw gets away from him.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
So now to the plate, Jorge Alfaro, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike one. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Aguilar leads off second with nobody out. Struck him out. Digging in will be John Verdi. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the AB now.
1-0.
Now the 2-0. This one's flared off to the right side. Coming in is Tucker, but he won't get there. It falls in. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
In now, Miguel Rojas. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. And he is in there.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Boy, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box, that he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get, and boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
Standing in now, Starling Marte, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. First and second now, one man out. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 1-1 home. Swinging a soft liner, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And add one more as this is now a 6-0 ball game.
You know, that's a nice knock right there, but I want to take a look at the base runner. He got a nice secondary lead. He read that it was a soft liner and it was going to fall, and he's able to steal his teammate an RBI.
Boy, amen about that, D-Row. One of the things I think base running is all about instincts, and that was a terrific read. He took a chance right off the bat that ball was going to break in and fall in, and a good job, and he picks up an RBI for his teammate.
Stepping in now, Adam Duvall. 0-1 the count. Has a look, now the pitch.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
A pause and the 0-2. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside. Still only 1 out in the inning. Swing and a liner. And this will get over his outstretched glove. A great effort there, but it's a base hit. Throw won't get him. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Jake Odorizzi takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Jake Odorizzi.
Into the box, Corey Dickerson. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 delivery. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Brantley is under it. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. In to score is the runner from third. It's 8-0.
Usually when you score a lot of runs in one inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run. They have to be happy with this.
So next to hit is Brian Anderson. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. He's set and the pitch.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. The 0-2 pitch.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, almost caught looking to end the inning, but it's called ball. 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Miami's out in front 8-0. Daniel Castano is going to come on now as he's already up to 10 appearances here in the spring. And now, Jose Altuve. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Jose Altuve.
Now the pitch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. To third, fielded cleanly. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Up next to the
now it'll be Carlos Correa. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Pitch on the way.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
The windup and the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Right fielder giving chase, but this will land untouched. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Kyle Tucker will be next. Into the corner and slicing foul. Grounded back up the middle. And that's the second out.
The right fielder, number 30.
Next up for the Stros, Kyle Tucker. Now the first pitch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
And that one yanked just foul. 2 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Seventh inning ready to roll, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
The first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
Now here it comes. Swung on and missed for the first strike. 1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman. Odorizzi stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He was selected in the first round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And it's 1-2. This pitch is popped up. Gurriel shading to his right, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
So to the plate, the Marlins DH, Jesus Aguilar, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball. 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Into the windup and the pitch. A ball hit hard to the left side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean.
Now
3 for 4. He's
catcher,
looking locked in.
At the plate, Jorge Alfaro. Hit back up the middle. Reined in. A jumping catch at second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Marlins lead this one 8-0. Braxton Garrett is on his way to the mound now as he'll work in his 8th ball game here this spring.
Braxton Garrett.
Now at the plate, here is Yuli Gurriel. He grounded out last time up.
The first baseman, Yuli Gurriel.
First pitch on its way.
Nope. That's inside.
The 1-0 home.
Ball, that's out.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0. A bouncer up the middle. He's got it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Now batting. The catcher.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch on the way.
Ball, that's inside.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and a strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
1 and 2.
Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. Here's a high pop-up. Cooper waits on it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
The left fielder.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Taylor Jones gets the call as a pinch hitter, and he'll get a chance with 2 out and the bases empty.
Number 28, Taylor Jones.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball just inside.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Into the windup and the pitch. 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1. And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Now batting, number 3.
Chaz McCormick will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. From the stretch. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Oh, up around the chin there. 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
2-1. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Jones leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. 1 left for Houston. Still 8-0. Taylor Jones takes over out in left field after entering the game in a pinch hit role last half inning.
Number 28.
Chaz McCormick is the new center fielder after coming on as a pinch hitter during the last half inning. Pedro Baez comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Jesus Sanchez is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. The 0-1 delivery. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time? That's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Isan Diaz will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with 1 away.
Number 1, Isan Diaz.
Now here's the first offering. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Baez has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. 1 swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. That's wide. 2-0. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
One of my pet peeves in the game. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. You're all over the heater. How are you late on that fastball?
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bregman trying to get there, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Jose Devers will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. From the belt, the pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Runners on first with one down. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Jones is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Ferrar Encarnacion will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Number 64, Ferrar Encarnacion.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is the located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
The 1-1 home. Taken, strike 2.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He can pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Breaking news. Birds love baseball, especially the popcorn that follows it. We're back with more from the Grapefruit League after this. Isan Diaz will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
Now playing shortstop, number 1, Isan.
Ferrar Encarnacion stays in the game after pinch hitting, and he'll be patrolling right field.
Encarnacion.
Dylan Floro is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Jazz Chisholm is also into the ball game now as he takes over at second. Magneuris Sierra will also come in now as he takes over out in center. Friudis Nova will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. First offering. Pitch is popped up. Cooper in foul ground. 1 away. Aledmus Diaz steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with 1 gone in the inning.
Diaz.
first delivery to him. And a ball, 1-0. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Floro, a California-born ball player. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Now the 2-0 home. One out, nobody on. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Popped him up. Diaz is there. 2 down. Garrett Stubbs will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the base is empty.
Number 11, Garrett Stubbs.
First offering.
Inside.
2 out, nobody on. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Aledmus Diaz is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
For the Astros. Now playing third base,
Peter Solomon enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Now pitching for the Astros, number 71, Peter Solomon.
Robel Garcia is also into the ballgame now as he takes over at second.
Garcia.
Edwin Diaz will try to get his club a little ninth-inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now the 1-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Diaz, an imposing left-handed figure at 6'4" tall. This is his second year as a major leaguer. Too high that time, and it's 3-1. Brian Anderson will be next. The 3-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the ninth.
Well, he's a youngster. You can see he's a little nervous out there. Some people call it butterflies, but to him it probably feels like pterodactyls are flying around in his gut. Going to be interesting to see if he can settle down here.
Monte Harrison will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Harrison.
Comes set. Now the pitch. And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Center fielder coming on. He can't get there as it falls in. And the throw will go to second as they get to force out.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
At the plate now, Garrett Cooper, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
The 2-0 is a fastball high, and it's 3-0. He's set. Now the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Tucker waits on it. 2 gone. Digging in next, Jesus Aguilar. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch on the way. Harrison, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Jones finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. 1 left for Miami as the lead holds at 8-0. Nick Neidert, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Nick.
Joe Dunand has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Number 62.
Lewis Brinson is also into the ballgame as he'll assume duties in left field.
Number 25, Lewis Brinson.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
First delivery to him.
1-0.
Neidert, 23 years old. He's a second-year big leaguer. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Kyle Tucker waits on deck. Astros shortstop in front with a 3-1 count. this is line to left. Brinson is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Next, it'll be Kyle Tucker. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. On to first, and now the Astros are up against it, down to their final out now.
The first baseman, number 10.
Astros are down to their final out now, and taking into bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. And now the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase, but this will land untouched. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Last strike now for Houston. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Fouled away. One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. 2-2 now with 2 out here in the ninth.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Two out, 2 strike offering. Here it is. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
8-0 the final today. Miami took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Sandy Alcantara is the winning pitcher of record. Lance McCullers couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.